And we are live! Hello mga kakwento! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening here sa Pinas, wherever you are tuning in. Good evening sa Pinas and good morning sa US. So thank you for those who will be watching or who will watch the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago, where we keep it real for life, change, and growth, one coffee at a time. So ako po si Lori, a former OFW, a mother of two, the face behind Life with Love business page, and now a proud digital business owner. So, for our series for today, series 31, tonight's episode is exciting because we are talking about how a seasoned nurse embrace something new beyond her profession. So, our guest, Melissa Ventura, she has been a nurse for 19 years, but here's more to her story. So, let's find out how she has been exploring opportunities in the digital space while juggling life as a mom and a wife. So I will put her on stage and just one moment. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Melissa.
Hi.
So, yeah. Good morning sa'yo. Good morning there in Texas.
Good
Good
morning,
evening here in the Philippines.
Philippines. Hello, everybody.
Okay, so I'll proceed with the first question because it will include the introduction na. So can you please introduce yourself and the first question na rin together with the introduction. You have been in nursing for almost 2 decades. What made you curious about exploring these digital opportunities beyond your medical career?
So, hi again. My name is Melissa, and I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a nurse. So, batch 2006. I worked there, obviously, first in the Philippines for 2 years as a med surg nurse in Metropolitan Medical Center. So, as you know, parang a Filipinong pamilya, they wanted like a nurse in the family, right? And it's like their crowning glory to have a family. So yeah, and then I moved. Sabi ko, I wanted to like make my family proud, and then earn a lot of money, to go abroad. So I applied in the U.S. and then, but that time there was retrogression. So I said I had to find another way for me to work abroad to earn money. So and
Mhm.
then so opportunity arrived nung when Drake International held an interview to recruit nurses to go to the UK. So I was so excited. I went to the UK. I said, okay, pounds, malaki yung pera, di ba? Pounds. And then after that, no, I worked there for 9 years, and then I went to the US after nine years. Actually, I didn't want to proceed to the US because I thought, because I think I'm settled already in the UK. But then again, at the back of my mind, sabi yung sarili ko is, parang pagka dinecline ko tong opportunity na to, will I have regrets? Alam mo yun? So sabi ko, oh sige, we'll jump in, we'll go to the US. Actually, we discovered, now we are getting paid better here in the US compared to the UK. That's why I said, okay, I try. Sabi ko, trabaho. Tapos, because my husband is actually a house husband, looks after my two kids, my two beautiful children. So I'm the one who's basically the breadwinner. So I work two jobs. I work nights. So I was able to, to buy a house, buy a car, and then and honestly, the reason I went into this digital business is I felt burnt out and the longing na, sabi ko, I feel like I'm losing time with my kids and my family because as I said, I work 5 nights, so those 5 nights I'm mostly, at night I'm at work, and then during the day I'm asleep. So I'm finding a way for me to have this freedom, like without giving up this career. So maybe in the future, I will drop one of my, my job to just like be present with my kids, and I just want more with my family, more time with my family. That's what sparked it. So as I mentioned earlier as well, it was my friend Nai who actually encouraged me to join the business. So yeah, and the rest is history. So I just
That's
didn't want to
amazing.
get that,
Um,
excited that I don't want the regret again. I said I'll try this time, another one this time.
yes. Iba talaga yung you have time for your family, 'di ba? Lalo
Yeah,
na yung mga
family.
parents na mga maliliit pa yung mga anak nila, and if they are separated from their kids, 'di ba? You will never be able to bring back the time na yung time na nasayang na dapat you are together. Pero if you need to work overseas para lang so you can have something to provide for your kids, then dapat dapat maisip na ng mga OFWs na they need to have a side hustle like this digital business. Parang naman 'di ba, 'wag masyadong matagal yung pagstay nila overseas at malayo sila sa kids nila. Hindi we cannot bring back the time na we are separated from our kids. Yun yung if we will miss the milestone, yun yung masakit, 'di ba? That would be one of our regrets if gano'n na mangyari. So, thank you for that, Melissa. For my next question, when you first heard about this business, what was your initial reaction? Was it excitement, doubt, or curiosity?
So, when Nai actually invited me to join this 2021, it's 50-50. I was kind of excited in a way, and then in a way, I was also very skeptical. And um, actually, and then I was very doubtful if, because actually, in my story, my family story, so I just want to share this. So, my dad was involved in like scams when before. So it was I was there in the UK for 2000 since 2009. I received a phone call from here. He was crying because people have been threatening him because he owed a lot of money. So I barely have nothing. So I have to like find a way to send him back to the Philippines to buy a ticket for him. So I sent him there. Obviously, we're so glad that he was safe that time. But then we know that he was involved in a scam. Like basically, it's two scams. Like one person wanted to promise him an inheritance, and the other one was trying to smuggle gold in in Saudi Arabia. From then on, I was kind of thinking, when I learned about this, I think, oh, this might be another scam. So I was scared. I was scared, and because I didn't want to be like him. So I just like keep on like looking at, following Nai, looking his her post, her stories. Um, but then I said to myself, this is not gonna happen to me. But then when I realized, moms, nurses like me, are actually doing the work and thriving, and then, oh, what if it's this really different? So what this could actually work for me? And then, I gave myself permission to to learn more. Honestly, I love it because I like the training, and I said I like the the new friendship that we develop here, the community, and I'm so glad I did.
Yeah, thank you for that. We have 4 million viewers, but I am unable to see who are the viewers. Oh, I think there is one who comment. Thank you for watching, Colonel Kunanan.
Hi, Maria. She's one of my colleagues. Thank you for supporting
Colonel
us. Thank you.
Colonel Kunanan. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for your answer sa question ko, Melissa. So I'll go to my third question. So, how do you think having a digital business can help nurses like you who work long shifts and have family responsibilities?
So the long shifts and the back-to-back overtime, and then trying to show up in it's very exhausting, honestly. There are mornings na pag-uwi ko, I'm drained, and I would just crash in my bed. I won't be able to like talk to them, and those little moments really matters the most. So I think having this business works around my life, not the other way around. So even a grueling shift, like no sleep, I can show up with my kids. Because I said I work 5 shifts in a week, and then sometimes I work the 6. this time I don't have to work the six shift because that I know it's not a lot of time, but now I'm giving them this more time because I know this business is running in the background, and I'm able to catch up with my kids. I'm able to bond with my husband during whenever our kids is in school. So that's actually our date day or date moments, whenever we already dropped them off to school. We're able to catch up with each other. So yeah, so I think this business is actually great, especially if you want that extra money that will help you thrive. So yeah,
Thank you for that, Melissa. Iba talaga 'tong business na 'to, 'di ba?
yeah,
If the automation, it will work kahit busy ka sa work or busy ka with your family. The business will run at the back, 'di ba? So kahit natutulog ka, it will still run. Hindi ka 24/7 nakabantay sa business mo, 'di ba? So the business will work for you 24/7. And siyempre, yung time with the family, yun yung hindi natin talaga pwedeng ma-compromise eh. Yun yung pinaka-importante, to be with our loved ones, 'di ba?
yeah.
So, for those who can resonate with Mel's story, you can sign up on our website. Showing on the screen, you can see our website on the screen. It's displayed on the screen. So if anyone who can resonate with Mel's story, just register on our website. So I'll proceed with my fourth question. So what challenges did you face when starting your journey into the digital world, and how did you overcome the fear of trying something new?
So my first obstacle was the fear. The fear is loud, fear of failing, so fear of wasting my time, and also, fear of my hard-earned money. And then also, I have a skeptical husband, honestly. So I have to really convince him as well for me to join this business. So I have to like show him what is this and how is this and how is that. So I just reminded myself that I've handled worse than this. Like I've handled multiple codes, people dying in front of me, the chaos in the ER, the situations in the ER. So surely I know I can figure this out. So I'm still learning, but I love it.
Yes. Thank you for that. Because we have training, step by step training, and it's a video training, so it will be easy for us, even those who are not really good in computers, right? Yung mga hindi tech savvy katulad ko, we have step by step training. And of course, yung fear talagang nandyan yan eh. When we start something new, parang we have fear kasi it will make us feel uncomfortable, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So if it is uncomfortable, parang natatakot na tayo. So hindi talaga mawawala 'yon fear. For sure, marami sa mga viewers natin, they also feel yung takot nga. Thank you for watching, Vince Lopez.
Thanks, my cousin. Thank you for supporting us, Cass. Miss you.
Okay, for my fifth question. So this question, a lot of people are asking about this. So is this business a quick rich scheme?
No, it doesn't happen overnight. So if you're looking for a quick jackpot, overnight this isn't it. And honestly, that's what I love about it. Kailangan niya, it needs to be like slowly and surely. It's not about having the quick cash, but it's actually building something steady, something real, and it's for my family's future. So it takes learning, consistency, and it's treating like a real business. If you stick with it, you can grow to something life changing. It's not a sprint. Every step is it's worth it. So yeah, it's like um I feel like I've opened doors for my because I'm always on my comfort zone. So I feel like I'm okay with this. But then when I ventured to this business, I felt really excited, and learning stuff. It's it's pretty good. But no, this is not a quick one. Just have to persistently show up, and be present to your business.
Yes, true, 'di ba? We should treat our business as the real business, not just as a hobby. And because some of the people I know, they will ask me, did you already earn, 'di ba? Kumita ka na ba diyan? Because most of them they will expect that if you have a business, tomorrow overnight na, 'di ba? Overnight lang millionaire ka na. So yun agad yung naiisip nila. And yun ang mostly gusto ng mga tao, which is our business is not a quick rich scheme, so it's a real business. So even though if you go for a traditional business, like for example, if you will um get this potato corner kiosk, I
True,
think around 300,000 to 700,000
true.
is the capital for that. Depends on the location and the cart that you will choose, di ba? And I think for that, if your area is high traffic, then the return of investment is normally within 1 to 2 years time, or baka nga more than 2 years, di ba? So we cannot expect the business na when you start your business now, even it's traditional or it's online, you won't be a millionaire, 'di ba? You won't be a you won't be a millionaire after a month, after 6 months, or after a year. So it will take time. You need to grow your business. You need to nurture it. You need to care for it. You
True,
need to treat it as a real business, not a hobby.
true,
So
true,
it will grow.
true.
And once you planted and you nurture it, 'di ba? You will get the harvest soon.
Yeah, that's like
Thank you.
the successful people, like Elon Musk, the one who did the Google, the one who owns Jollibee. They didn't earn it overnight. They have to work for
Yes.
it. They just keep showing up. So that's our goal. We just have
Yes.
to keep showing up, Lori.
Yes, correct. And 'di ba nga kahit nga mag-purchase ka, if you have millions of pesos, 'di ba? Mag-purchase ka ng Jollibee, 'di ba? The ROI, the return of investment will not be that quick, 'di ba? Hindi siya overnight na after 1 year, 2 years na return na yung investment mo. Hi, Coach Nai, she's watching.
Hi.
Thank you for the love. Okay, for my sixth question. For other Filipinos abroad who feel like they only have time for their main job, what advice would you like to give them about starting a side hustle or an online business?
So my advice would be, just start small. But just start, because I used to tell myself na yun nga, sabi ko, when I'm less busy, that's what these are my excuses to Nay. Nay, kasi I'm still busy doing this, I'm still like, saving money for this, doing that, but those days, it came like 4 years after. So I think that's yung iniisip ko is, maybe if I started that time, I would have been with, with Nai, with Nai this time. Her success is really inspiring. I actually watched her, 6 A success story in, last night, and I was crying. And we were friends, since 2009, and I really didn't realize that she was struggling that, and then I was so impressed and so happy over her success. So hopefully we'll be there soon too.
Yes. Sabi nga ni Coach Nai sa comment, there's no perfect time. So you need to start na talaga, 'di ba? Most OFWs, we cannot rely on just one source of income.
Mhm.
So sabi ni Coach, there's only
The right
the
time.
right
That is true. That
time.
is true.
'Di ba? And the right time is now, because we are unable to determine what if tomorrow mawalan tayo ng work, what if tomorrow bigla tayo nagkasakit, 'di ba?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
the right time is now, as long as we have the right mindset, 'di ba? Na
Mhm.
we can do the business, we will give time and dedication and our effort, of course, para mag-grow yung business, 'di ba? Yes, kayang-kaya talaga, sabi ni Coach Nay. What else pala yung pwede mong i-advise pa sa mga viewers natin, especially those OFWs?
So yeah, yun nga, start small and be patient, and then try to just keep learning and, trying to improve yourself. Don't compare yourself to others because, people, succeed differently, you know, and then trust in God's timing. So always, God may say no this time, but in the future when you're ready, he will just surprise you. So just be, start small, be patient, and then trust in God.
Yes, that's true. Ako, ganyan din ako. I put my trust in God na the right people will come since hindi nga ito quick rich scheme, 'di ba? Hindi naman overnight success. So we just need to show up, be consistent, learn everything that we need to learn on the business, and then do our give our time and effort. So sa mga for those who are OFWs who are very busy with their work, syempre, they're working 9 to 5 or 12-hour shift or 16-hour shift. They don't have time anymore to do the business because they are tired, they want to sleep, or they even don't have time with their kids, di ba? Pagod na sila. Pero if we have a big why, if we really want to give our kids, our family, a better life in the future na magkakasama tayo, na hindi tayo magkakahiwalay, 'di ba? Or kahit magkakasama tayo sa bahay tapos wala naman tayo palagi because we have two shifts, three shifts, or three jobs, two jobs, like most in sa Canada, 'di ba? They're doing three or four jobs, two, three, four jobs, 'di ba? So bigyan natin ng time. So those people who want to start their business, let's give time para we can learn the business. We need to do the training, and I will see who's comment. God knows our timeline. Yes, correct. We also cannot compare our journey to to other people's journey, 'di ba? So, somebody's chapter 12 is different from from for example, your chapter 12, you are on chapter 12, mine is only on chapter 1. So we cannot compare, 'di ba? Iba-iba tayo ng araw ng um kapanganak kapanganaka. Iba-iba yung birthday natin. So we are born in different days, different years. So syempre our success is also different. So trust in God's timing talaga, 'di ba?
That's
And thank you so much, Mel, for the opportunity to be my guest on
okay.
my
Thank you for
Kape at
inviting me.
Kwento and Kwentong Pagbabago. Do you have anything more to advise to our viewers or those who will watch the replay?
So no, actually, I've said everything. I think, as well, like, just started, doing this business, and then, even like a little bit of your time, just, give a little time, at least 30 minutes of your day, to learn, to learn new things and to learn about this business, because I had many things that I've discovered in this business that, really sparked me, sparked this, fire in me. That's why I just want to keep going. So I just encourage you guys to just, have a look at it and see, what's in store for you. Um, so yeah, little steps, it will, I know, come a long way.
Yeah, and when yung binanggit mo yan kanina, no, na pumasok sa isip ko, those who are those who doesn't want to start the business because they don't want to be exposed in social media, 'di ba? Marami kasi sa mga kakilala ko, especially mga friends ko, they don't want to do the business because they don't want to be seen in social media. Pero if this is the opportunity that can change your life, 'di ba? Why be scared to be in social media? Kahit ba makita ka ng kahit sinong tao diyan, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Kahit yung mga galit sa'yo, makitan ka nila sa social media. So, wala tayong pake, 'di ba? Because hindi naman sila magbabayad ng bills natin. And we have
Exactly.
a strong why to build a better future for our family. So, we won't care sa mga tao na sinasabi nila na, bakit ka ba lagi nasa social media? Yan na lang ba yung pwede mong gawin, 'di ba? So, this is the opportunity that can change our life. Marami nang nagpatunay niyan. A lot of people in our community are successful. They just do um, show up every day, learn the business. So a lot of people have already proven success in this business. So even though we don't like to be in social media, katulad ko, I'm a very private person before I started this business. So, pero I overcome that. I choose my why, I choose my dreams for my family over yung fears ko kung ano sasabihin ng mga kaibigan ko, ano sasabihin ng ibang tao.
Kasi
Because they won't pay my bills. Ako pa
yeah,
rin ang magbibigay ng magandang future sa family ko, sa mga kids ko. So,
and
that's why I'm doing this
also,
business.
whatever you do
In the
naman, whatever you do in life, people will judge you. It's either they will like you, they will hate you, they will ignore you. But it doesn't matter because you're the one who's writing your life. So and then you're the one who's making your destiny and then making your future. So might as well just go for it. If some people won't see the value yung pinapakita natin or what we're showing them or ano man, some people, some part of the world, how many population do we have, will find value on here and then.
Yes, tama nga, 'di ba? The right people will find you. Those who have the right mindset, those dreamers and those doers will find you, 'di ba? Thank you for the love, Adzar, Sabirin, and Sal.
Cool.
Thank you for watching. So thank you so much, Mel,
You.
for your answer. Thank you for sharing your story and reminding us that change is possible no matter where we are in life. So to everyone watching, remember your current situation doesn't define your future. So if she can explore new opportunities while thriving in her career, so can you. So stay inspired and keep moving forward. So thank you for spending your time with us tonight, mga kakwento. Let's continue to open our hearts to new possibilities, open our minds to new ways of earning, and open our lives to true freedom. So see you again on my next episode of Kape at Kwento, Kwentong Pagbabago.
Thank you.
And to those, sorry, sorry Mel, do you have something to say?
I'm just saying thank you for having me.
Ah, okay. So, my next episode will be today's Friday. So, my next episode will be on Monday. So, bring your coffee. Coffee.
Yes.
You
And
have your coffee. Okay, bring your dreams and let's talk change. Let's continue to earn smart and live free and grow into the person God created us to be. So if you want to learn more, you can direct message me or mail, or you can register on our website at www.loriramos.com, and for Melissa, www.theventuraventures.com with your name and email, and we will guide you how you can get started. So thank you so much. God bless us all. Bye-bye.